Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this presentation of the Colt World Series here on the Pony Baseball and Softball YouTube page. My name is Samuel Goldberg. I'm with David McKenzie for this potential elimination game. If Youngstown, Ohio loses this game, they're eliminated from the tournament. Marion goes to the championship tomorrow. But if Ohio wins this game, Marion will have a chance to get to the championship game tomorrow. Ohio will go straight to the championship. Pretty sure I got that right.
I think you did.
Maybe. Two balls and a strike. To the leadoff man, Miranda. Or, excuse me, the leadoff man, Moritz. 3-1 now. Ken Owens behind the dish for this ball game. Foul back 3-2. Three-two pitch. Oh, strike three on the outside corner. That's how this ball game's going to get started. Just a great pitch on the outside corner.
Got Moritz looking, and that is a good start for Max Davidson, the starting pitcher for Marion.
On the ground is shortstop. Throw across in time. Randolph retires Morantis in one pitch.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 14, Chase Weeks.
Chase Weiss digs in. Quickly 2 away. First pitch from Max Davidson is outside, 1-0. This is in the air into left, and that'll be playable for the left fielder Lang, who makes the catch. And it's 1-2-3. Down goes Ohio. We go to the bottom of the first. Marion due to bat. We welcome you back here on the broadcast for the Colt World Series. Dax Randolph gets Marion, Illinois started. First pitch is on the outside corner by Evan Farrell. 0-1. That one at 82 miles an hour. That one's outside to the backstop. It's a ball and a strike here. One. Fastball high. 2-1 now. Wind up in the 2-1 pitch. This is fouled back. Takes a ricochet around the seats. It's 2-2. Two. That ball ends up behind the batter Randolph. It's now 3-2. Barrel wiping off his hand a little bit after that last pitch. He comes set, 3-2. Yanked outside, ball 4. Randolph has drawn a leadoff walk. So again, if Ohio wins, they go right to the championship game. If Marion wins, wait. This is confusing.
So if
Because those two games are TBD.
correct, so if Youngstown wins,
Throw down.
they will go.
Not in time.
This is game 16.
Oh, I see. So okay, wait.
So they will go. They will move on to the finals.
Yes. Okay.
If Marion, so Marion then would go. Actually, these two teams would play again tomorrow
This is confusing.
because Marion hasn't had a loss yet.
That's right. But
have
also,
to lose two.
if both Marion and Bronx, New York win, then it's a one-game championship game no matter what at 7 p.m.
Exactly.
So this is a double elimination tournament with an asterisk.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Because, okay, we'll try and figure it out in between break. That way, what I say is accurate. This is in the air to center. Making the catch is the center fielder Marintis. The throw goes into third. It's just a little late. Getting in there safely was Randolph.
Who was that popped out?
Dotson. Hayden Lang now the batter. Pitched a gem in yesterday's 4-3 win. This is a rematch of yesterday. Ohio and Marion. Marion picked up the win yesterday, 4-3.
In a bizarre fashion. A walk-off balk.
0-1. Upstairs, 1-1.
You really felt bad for Youngstown losing a game that way because it was such a good game. But here we are. Chance to redeem themselves here tonight.
1-1 in the turf. Good block there from the catcher Snyder. It's 2-1, but Ohio has to feel good about themselves. They knocked out Texas earlier today. That was a mercy. 13-0. Or no.
Yep.
Yes. This is into left. That'll be a base hit. Marion's going to have the early advantage in this one. Off the Hayden Lang base hit, 1-0.
Now batting. Third baseman, number 5, Hayden Harris.
Hayden Harris is the batter. That first pitch is inside. It's 1-0. Snyder's going to go out and talk to Farrell. One ball, no strikes. Ohio searching for a double play. Just have the one run on the board. And therefore a strike. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch. This is in the air into straightaway center. Now drifting towards right center. And getting to the spot and making the catch is Marantis. That'll be the second out. Center fielders have been showing off in this tournament with their ability to make ranging plays.
It's a good thing they can do that because there's a lot of outfield to cover. And we have seen some outstanding plays by the center fielders for several teams.
This is popped up. Catcher doesn't see it. Farrell now, and this is a foul ball. Farrell kept looking at his catcher Snyder to see if Snyder saw it. But Snyder didn't see it. Farrell had to let it go. 0-1 and gift for Atkinson. Pitch. Way inside and high. It's to the backstop. Snyder will retrieve the ball, but not before. Lang is now on second base. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now. One, two. Just a bit inside.
It's kind of hard to tell if Atkinson was hoping it was going to hit him or if he was fooled on the curve. Whether it kind of buckled his knees.
I think it might have been a little bit of both. 2-2. That's inside and high. It's now a full count, 3-2.
Over the head of Atkinson, he ducks away from that one.
Two. Foul back. One more time with a runner at second base. Payoff pitch. Outside, it's ball 4. Runner's going to try for third. Snyder's throw on a hop. The tag. Not in time. Lang got aggressive. Atkinson draws the walks. Now runners at the corners.
Now batting. The catcher, number 14, Hayden Hauser.
So Landon Snyder just didn't field that ball clean, and he bent down to pick it up and looked up and saw the runner taking off for third.
First pitch is yanked outside by Farrell. It's 1-0. Down the middle for a strike. It's 1-1. One. Breaking ball outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two one. Fastball. Ooh. Hoo-hoo. Ooh. 3-1. 3-1 pitch. There goes the runner to second. Outside, ball 4, and the bases are loaded.
Well, Southern Illinois for Marion, this is the opportunity you look for right here. Jump early. They've already scored 1, and a base knock could score a couple here.
Ohio, this is just, hey, we have 2 outs on the board already. Let's just go get this last one. Let's keep this a 1-0 game. Snyder, a little fist bump to Farrell. I think Vance Burford is the courtesy runner for Hauser.
Now batting. First baseman, number 2, Austin Moore.
And Austin Moore digs in with the bases loaded. First pitch. Yanked outside, a back pick at first. That's not in time. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Farrell's offering. Swing and a miss. One ball, one strike. Stretching the pitch. Popped up. Right side. Bodine will make the catch.
Sky. That's a tough sky there above Bodine and right. Looking up in that blue, trying to find that, but he made the catch.
So it's just 1 run as Marion leaves the bases loaded. We go to the second. 1-0 the score. So we welcome you back. Here in the second, Ohio trails this game 1-0 as they'll do to bat here. First pitch is high to Landon Snyder. It's 1-0. Okay. I have broadcaster brain. It's like mush. So if Ohio wins, that's outside, 2-0. If Ohio wins, these two teams will play each other again tomorrow to eliminate somebody to go to the championship game. So if Marion wins, they go straight to the championship game. If Ohio wins, these two teams will play again tomorrow to go to the championship game.
That makes sense.
I do not remember this last year.
It didn't happen last year.
As that is not close. Yeah, it's ball 4. Landon Snyder draws a leadoff walk.
I don't think it did happen last year.
I know he played all 20 games that were meant to be played, or that were in the bracket. I just don't remember how we got there.
Now batting. Number 1, Justin Amos.
Justin Amos is the batter, playing first base in this game. Pitched well against Texas, as that first one is in tight, 1-0. Pitched really well against Texas. Held him just one hit in his stat line. The 1-0. Breaking ball outside. 2-0. This is lifted foul to the left side. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one offering here. That's upstairs. 3-1.
Tell you what, Hayden Lang playing a very shallow left field. Boyd is shallow in center. Normal depth for Dodson, and that's hit toward Dodson.
So right to Dodson. He'll camp under this to make the catch. Be the first out.
Now batting. Number 18.
Andrew Harpst is the batter. First pitch is outside. It's 1-0 to Harpst. One thing I'm noticing too, but in this lineup, Jack Ocala not in the lineup. Did suffer that shoulder injury.
And it was just a shoulder bruise.
Swing and a miss. Throw down to second base. Tag. In time. Ugh. Just a swipe there from the shortstop. Another look at it. Ooh. 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 There's a definite argument here. As you can clearly see, Snyder's foot touched the base right there before the tag. He is safe. But you can't overturn any call. That is quite unfortunate for Ohio there. As now, that is 2 outs. That's low and away. It's 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Outside, 3-1. Kind of even just bang bang. He looks safe sliding into second base. 3-1. This ball is lifted in the air down the right field line. Dodson is over by the wall. Oh, goodness gracious. He goes crashing into the wall as it falls foul, and now you hope Dodson is okay.
Jack Dotson is a 90-0 guy. And he went hard to the wall as the ball was just across the wall. And we saw earlier as it hit about 4 feet from him on the other side of the wall.
He seems okay. Had to go get his glasses because they fell on the other side of the wall. Glad he's okay. There is padding along the entirety of the concrete that surrounds the ballpark, but you can only pad so much of concrete. Three-two. This is in the air into left center field, and that is going to get down for a base hit.
Boy, what a play by Landon Boyd from center field to cut that off. He was able to get his glove up and grab that ball on the hop and get the ball back in and hold Harps to just a single.
How is there?
There's 2 outs.
There is 2 outs. There is very much 2 outs. The umpire was showing 1 out. Don't know where he got that from. As this is to the left side foul by Bryce, or excuse me, yes, Bryce Bodine. 0-1. No balls and a strike. The pitch to Bodine, that's outside. 1-1. Well, before the 1-1 throw over, back in safely was Harpst. That's in the turf by Davidson. 2-1. Two one. That's outside. It's 3-1. That one was not even close. That was about 9 inches off the plate. That one's a strike. 3-2. Harps is going to be off and running here on this pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch coming to Bodine. Bodine hits this in the air to right. Dodson started in, then camped under it, makes the catch for the final out. 1 runner's left on for Ohio as we venture on to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Marion leads 1-0. Welcome back here on the broadcast of the Colt World Series. From 39, Abraham Tarleton digs in, the second baseman. First pitch is upstairs from Farrell. It's 1-0. Next one is yanked outside. Two balls in, no strikes. Pitch. That's outside as well. 3-0. Outside corner for a strike. 3-1. Bouncer to short. Moritz across the diamond in time.
Such a good arm for Moritz. When he gets the ball, he just whips it across.
Now batting.
Landon Boyd is the batter. In the 9 hole for Marion. First pitch, breaking ball, nabs the top of the zone. It's 0-1 to Boyd. Here at the bottom of the second inning, 1-0. Illinois leads Ohio. The 0-1. Heads up over there, that's foul. Left side, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Farrell set is 0-2. Bouncer to the left side, stopped over there at third base. Throw across the diamond is high, but nice play by Amos to reach up and grab that one. 5-3. Is back to the top of the lineup we go, and Dax Randolph. Nice play by Herbst to move to his left. Just a great defensive play all around. So quickly 2 our way. First pitch to Randolph is a slider that slides out of the zone. It's 1-0. Fastball outside. 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Farrell's pitch upstairs. 3-0. To Randolph. That's a strike on the outside corner.
We're in that time of the afternoon here, just an hour before sunset. With that sun on the right fielder, you can see that Bodina's having to shade his eyes as best he can, and I think he's indicating to his center fielder Moranis, I can't see anything.
It's brutal. The sun when it's in that evening time and it's setting down here in southern Illinois. We've seen visiting teams that play the Thrillbillies here during the season at Mountain Dew Park. We've seen errors out there in Rhine where they just can't see it in the sun. No matter how much you try and shade your eyes, and
even with sunglasses,
exactly.
You can't see.
I mean, you could have 4 pairs of sunglasses and can't really see it, as this is in the air to center. Arantes is under this one and will make the catch
No
for
problem.
the final out of the inning.
Yeah, no problems for Mirandis there. But he makes the catch and ends the inning.
So we've played two. Marion leads 1-0. D-Mac has the call for the third and the fourth.
Top of three we go here in a 1-0 ball game. Marion team, the Southern Illinois host team, has the 1-0 lead. It is the 8 and 9 hitters for Youngstown as Nate Deem will lead things off. Jackson Minetti, and then top of the order we go Sammy Moritz. No runs on one hit for Youngstown. 1 run, 1 hit. Neither team's committed an error. And we bat here in the top of the third. 2-0 to Nate Deem. Deem hits from the left side, takes that one for a strike. Max Davidson on the mound for Marion. Defensively, Hayden Lang in left. Landon Boyd, Jack Dodson left to right in the outfield. Pitch is hit towards second. That's Charlton at Fields. Throws the first. 1 up, 1 down. On the infield, it is Hayden Harris, Dax Randolph, Abram Charlton, and Austin Moore. Behind the plate, Gabe Hauser. And it's Jackson Minetti that comes to the plate now for Youngstown, Ohio. Youngstown in this tournament, they played in game number 2, and they took care of Bay City 8-1. They played in game number 7, and that was an exciting 5-4 win over Puerto Rico. They played in game 12, where they lost to the Marion team 4-3. Then, of course, you heard Sam mention earlier that they played this morning. Smoke, Texas, actually the only 10-run game, 10-run rule game that we've had in this tournament. They took care of Texas 13-0 this morning. This is hit toward the left side. Hayden Harris gloves. That was close, but he gets him by a half a step. 5-3 on the put out for out number 2. It's going to bring up Sammy Moritz. Moritz.
Can't go 1-2-3 here if you're Ohio. Gotta
No,
find some sort of momentum here. Whether it's a base hit, draw walk. Gotta work the count of Davidson here a little bit.
Davidson went 1-2-3 in the first. Just faced 4 in the second. This is the third batter here in the third. Pop foul over in foul territory and pops out as Moore makes the catch. And that ends this top of the third inning. We're going to head to the bottom of the third, see if Marion can tack on more runs to their 1-0 lead here at Mountain Dew Park. Bottom of the third inning for Marion. It's going to be It's going to be Hayden Lang, Hayden Harris, Ethan Atkinson. And if anybody gets on, Gabe Hauser. Lang singled, was stranded at third back in the first inning. Bats here in the bottom of the third inning. Lang on the mound last night. Just an outstanding game. Finished with 11 strikeouts, 6 2/3 inning. Little popper behind the bag at second. It's handled there by Moritz. So in steps Hayden Harris. Harris is playing third here in this ball game today. He flew out to center his first time up. And a strike taken by Harris. Youngstown, Jason Minetti in left, Zach Morantis in center, Bryce Bodine in right, Andrew Herbst at third, Sammy Moritz at short, Chris Weiss at second, Justin Amos at first, Landon Snyder doing the catching, with Evan Farrell on the mound. Farrell's pitch, swing and a miss. 81 on the gun for Farrell.
Very late decision to swing there for Hayden Harris. That fastball was about in the catcher's glove when he decided to swing. Heavy fastball there from the pitcher.
Curve fouled there at the plate. Little wind to speak of here at Mountain Dew Park. It's been breezy off and on today. Turning into a beautiful night in southern Illinois. As we see the shadow creeping across the pitcher's mound. It's lifted toward foul territory down the right side. Be careful out there, Bryce Bodine. And ball winds up rattling around down foul territory, comes right back to Bodine. He throws it to the infield. So Harris climbs back in the box. Farrell set, works from the stretch. Little slow roller toward short. Moritz charges, good throw. Just fundamentally as good as you can get right there.
Oh my gosh. So smooth at shortstop. What a joy to watch.
So Ethan Atkinson comes to the plate now for Marion. On deck is the catcher, Gabe Hauser. Outfield playing straight away. Here's the pitch from Farrell. Big swing and a miss from Atkinson. As Marion bats here, bottom of the third. They have a 1-0 lead. That's a called strike. And now Atkinson with an 0-2 count. Evan Farrell to the plate. Outside for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good crowd here again. And that will continue through the night. We had a great crowd here last night. Here's the 1-2. Hit in the air left, but it's going to go foul. Giving chase out there in left field is Minetti, but well out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Popped up right side. Second baseman Weiss gets under it, makes the catch. 1, 2, 3. They go here in the bottom of the third, top of the fourth. For Youngstown, coming up, it's going to be Zach Morantis, Chase Weiss, Landon Snyder. It's the Colt League World Series from Marion, Illinois. Top of the fourth for Youngstown, Ohio. It's going to be the 2, 3, and 4 slots. Zach Morantis, Chase Weiss, Landon Snyder. If anybody gets on first baseman, Justin Amos. Max Davison working his 4th inning for Marion. The right-hander's pitch. Big swing from Morantis. Miss for strike 1.
That was a fastball. That was going to be interesting, but Davidson pulled the string there.
Davidson to the plate. Up and in. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Day number 4 of the Colt World Series. Just one more day left. Tomorrow is Championship Tuesday. That ball misses away. 2 balls and 1 strike. So you heard Sam explain earlier. That's hit towards second. Tarleton Fields throws to first in time to retire Morantis. So this is how it stands right now. Marion is undefeated. If they win this game, they will go right to the championship game. Youngstown has 1 loss. If they were to give Marion their first loss, these 2 teams would play another game tomorrow to see who advances to the championship game. That's a called strike. At the plate, Chase Weiss.
I did a very poor job of explaining that, though.
I understood it.
All right, well, as long as you understood it, that's good.
We'll team it up. Ooh, that got through over on the left side. Off the bat of Chase Weiss. The diving Hayden Harris couldn't come up with it. So a base hit for Weiss. That's the 2nd hit of the game for Youngstown.
That's 90 off the bat right there from Weiss.
Landon Snyder comes to the plate. He walked back in the 2nd. And that is hit foul down the right field line. Actually, so the breeze is back, according to the flag indicator in center field, and now it's blowing in toward the plate. So this is exactly a day where we've seen variable winds. Right down the middle. 82 from Max Davidson. Davidson works from the stretch, even when there's not a runner on. Here's the pitch. That's away. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I like what the catcher Hauser is doing. He gets up, acting like he's going to throw to first. It just throws right back. It keeps the base runner just kind of thinking a little bit.
Keep them on their toes. There, that looked good. Ooh, a bit low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's hit toward third. Harris to second for 1. The throw to first. Oh, well short, and Austin Moore couldn't make the scoop over there. So fielder's choice for Snyder.
It's excellent backup on the play there by Hauser.
Yes, it was, as he scampered down the line. Sometimes you'll see catchers do that, and that is exactly why they do it. To be the quick backup. Justin Amos, first baseman, where Youngstown digs in. Keegan Kaiser is the courtesy runner, so now it's going to be Justin Amos. Amos flew out to right. His first time up back in the 2nd inning. Bats here with 1 on. Kaiser, the runner, at first. The slide glove on the right hand. That's hit towards second. Tarleton has problems with it, can't pick it up clean, and it's going to be E4 on Tarleton. Snyder in at second. So 2 aboard for Youngstown here with Andrew Harps coming to the plate. Third baseman. He singled back in the second.
He just waited one hop too many there.
Yep. So now 2 aboard with 2 out. And Andrew Harps at the plate. Harps fouls that out of play to the right.
There's a golden opportunity here for Ohio if they can get that runner in from second base.
And they've been pretty good in this tournament about taking advantage of opportunities exactly like this. And with this Youngstown team also, it seems like if they get one run, they kind of get on a little bit of a roll.
It's like nobody wants to be the next out.
Exactly. Can Harps come through? Snyder, the runner at second. Amos at first. Max Davidson, the right-hander, comes set. Comes home. Right side. Foul territory. Moore is there, makes the catch. To end the inning and shut down that Youngstown threat there with 2 outs. So we're going to head to the the bottom of the 5th inning with Marion, bottom of the 4th inning, as we have a 1-0 ball game here at the Colt League World Series. Gabe Hauser to lead things off for Marion here in the bottom of the 4th inning. It'll be Hauser, Austin Moore, Abram Tarleton, and then Landon Boyd. If any of the first 3 get on, and that's a base hit inside the bag at first base. Rounding first, Hauser on his way to second, and it is going to be a stand-up double for Gabe Hauser to get things going here for Marion in this bottom of the 4th inning. Just inside the bag at first, the pitch from Farrell, he slapped it, and Amos gave it a peek, but it was by him so fast. And then it hits the gate that juts off there in foul territory, and that allowed Hauser to dig and get to second base. And so a leadoff double for Gabe Hauser to get things started for Marion, and that's going to bring up first baseman Austin Moore. Moore flew out to right back in the first inning. He bats here in the 4th. You can see Zach Morantis out in center field pop-up. That is handled by the catcher, Snyder. So 1 down.
I like how Snyder took his mask off, realized he had time to make the play, didn't rush anything, just looked the ball right into his glove. Sometimes we see catchers on a ball up in the air on a bunt attempt panic a little bit, but Snyder had an internal clock going, realized how much time he had. Great play there.
You look out towards center field, you see Zach Morantis and Bryce Bodine trying to protect their eyes with that setting sun right in their face. Here's the pitch from Farrell, strike one. With one out, runner at second. It was the leadoff double from Gabe Hauser. The pitch just misses. 82 from Evan Farrell. Farrell comes set. Runner takes off. That is a base hit into right field. Around the bag at third. Hauser comes home to score. Marion scores again. They have doubled it up. They lead it 2-0 on the RBI single from Abram Charlton.
Amos almost was able to spear that out of the air. Tough play coming at him as fast as that came at him.
Now Landon Boyd for Marion, the number 9 hitter. He grounded out to third. That was back in the second inning. Bats here in the fourth. 2-0, Marion on top. A big swing from Boyd.
Amos also had that sun in his eyes, too.
Yeah.
I feel like if the shadow's there and there's no sun, I think the
Maybe.
play has a different outcome.
I think maybe you're right.
You can tell me if I am wrong.
Well, you're pretty consistent. That's line toward left and a catch. Sliding catch from Jason Minetti. Out number 2.
That's a great play by Minetti to charge that ball. Goes down to a slide. Tried to double up the runner at first. But still an incredible play there by Minetti in left field.
And just makes it look effortless.
Yes.
The slide was perfect. The back up on his feet. Dax Randolph now for Marion. The throw to first to check the runner. That's Charlton at first. Evan Farrell. His fourth inning of work. Base hit left field. Randolph turned on that one, so 2 aboard now. And that is going to be Jack Dodson. Dodson. He's popped out twice, both times to center field. But an RBI opportunity now for Dodson. The Carterville native takes the first pitch inside.
Good block there from Snyder.
Just so you know, this tournament ends tomorrow night. First official practice start for football starts Wednesday. No rest for the weary for Jack Dodson.
What's that song? There ain't no rest for the wicked. Yeah, that's the song
I
that
think that's it.
immediately came
Yep.
into my mind. Are we going to get a copyright strike for that?
I hope not. Your singing's not that good.
Yeah, that's fair.
See,
Thank
if it
you.
was better, you might.
Thank you for telling me I'm not good at something.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're quite.
There were too many compliments.
If you sounded more like the original, maybe we could expect. See, that would be a compliment if you were to get a copyright strike for your singing.
Oh,
See?
that's fair.
2 hopper to short, throw to second for the force out, and that ends this fourth inning. But Marion does pick up another run, and they lead it now 2-0 as we head to the fifth inning. Sam's going to have the fifth and the sixth coming up here from Mountain Dew Park. 7, 8, and 9 hitters come to the plates. It's going to be Bryce Bodine, Nate Deem, and then Jackson Minetti. And if anyone can get on, we'll go top of the order, Sammy Moritz. No runs on 2 hits for Youngstown, Ohio. No errors committed. Marion scored 2 runs. That's a hit toward short, deep in the hole. Randolph throw across in time. Dax Randolph digs the hole, makes the throw. 6-3 on a beautiful putout.
Bodine just hit it in a great spot, but just an incredible play and deep shortstop there by Randolph. Just a strong throw.
Right over the top. The throw. What a nice scoop over at the other end with Austin Moore. And at the plate now is Nate Deem. Nate grounded out to second his first time up.
That's just one of those plays where you tip your caps to the defense.
Yeah, great play. We've seen some strong shortstop play here in this tournament as well. I mean, really, the quality of play in this entire tournament has been very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's been some years where you've had some teams that were young that made it, and they just weren't
Seasoned.
developed. And we've seen, run rule games in it, but this run rule game today of Texas, I was surprised by that. But
I wasn't. I was not.
And I was surprised by this. Youngstown, we talked about them earlier. Whenever they scored some run, they had an 8-run inning there against Texas, and that just took all the wind out of Texas' sail. You felt, though, going into that game, it was possible.
Yes. I felt like that it was I felt like Ohio was due for a game like that, where it was just
A breakout game.
break out, dominate, literally walk into a restaurant, sit down, sign the check, leave.
They got it. Jackson Minetti. He hits from the 9 hole for this Youngstown team. This could be 2. Flip to second for 1. Not going to get the throw off. 4-3 on the fielder's choice to retire Deem. There's 2 down, and now Sammy Moritz. Struck out looking to start the game. Then he popped out to first to end the 3rd. Bats here in the 5th inning. Max Davidson continues. Strong performance on the mound for Marion. That's fouled out of play. Still one more game tonight. And it's an elimination game as well, as Bronx, New York is going to take on Southern Illinois. That game, scheduled for 8 o'clock, will not be taking place an hour and 10 minutes from now. Probably be more like 8:30. There's a liner into right center field, drops in for a base hit. So Morris just drops the barrel on the bat, bloops it out there toward right center. Minetti winds up at second. And that is going to have Zach Morantis step to the plate. Morantis hits from the left side. He's grounded out twice, once to short, once to second. 0 for 2 here in the game. Bats here in the 5th. That pitch taken for ball 1. They're giving Morantis left center field. Boyd is shaded a step or 2 toward right. Dodson way off the line and right. And 2 balls and no strikes to Zach Morantis. That Max Randolph keeping an eye on the runner at second. And Minetti. Ball 3. Hitter's pitch here. Is he swinging 3-0? Probably not.
No. I highly advise swinging. Not swing. Smart.
Take strike 1.
I can't even speak.
Major leagues, yes.
Yeah.
Major league players, they're probably swinging 3-0.
Potentially some college players, too, to be aggressive.
Not little league.
There you go.
And
Bases are
that's
loaded.
why. Bases are juiced.
This is where Ohio needs a big hit now. They've had 3 hits scattered here in this game. This is where they need a big hit in this game.
And if you remember, back in the 4th, they had 2 on, looking for a big hit, and just couldn't get it. And Marion got out of the jam. We'll take a break. 2-0 is our score. So after a conversation with the pitcher, that's lined
There it
into
is.
right center field. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. We're tied. And a 2 RBI base hit for Chase Weiss. And that's the hit that we've been talking about. As Minetti scores, as does Moritz. And now with runners at the corners, Morantis and Weiss, Snyder steps in. So a 2-2 ball game. 2 runs, both teams 2 runs on 4 hits. As Max Davidson comes to the plate, throws it in the dirt. We hear the ping off the bat in the batting cages up toward the clubhouse in right field over on the concourse. Here's the 1-1. That's lifted in the air toward right. Down the line, it's going to curve foul, though. Several foul balls deep down that right side. 2-2 ball game. Marion scored 1 in the bottom of the first. They scored 1 in the bottom of the 4th to take that 2-0 lead, but Youngstown has bounced right back with 2 here in the 5th. That's hit toward right line, drops in, base hit. Another run comes in for Youngstown, and Youngstown has taken the lead now, 3-2.
Snyder found his pitch and hit it into right RBI.
Went the other way as we got a courtesy runner coming in, number 24 for Youngstown. Keegan Kaiser.
See if they can keep moving that line. That
Here's
mentality where nobody wants to be the final out.
Justin Amos at the plate now. And that's exactly what we've been talking about, this Youngstown team. Just takes a couple little guys to get on, and it seems like they start to string along. 2, 3. There are 2 down here in the 5th inning. Pulled right side. Oh, gloved. What a glove by Austin Moore as he knocked it down, picks it up, steps on the bag, goes 3 unassisted, and that ends the rally here by Youngstown. But they score 3 here in the top of the 5th inning, and Youngstown has regained the lead. It's 3-2. Marion's coming to the plate here in the bottom of the 5th. So it's the bottom of the 5th inning here for Marion. It's going to be Hayden Lang to start things off. Lang, Harris, Atkinson, Gabe Hauser, if anybody gets on. 3 runs on 5 hits for Youngstown, 2 runs, 4 hits for Marion. And Hayden Lang, who's singled and popped out. Bats here for the 3rd time. He's 1 for 2. Hits from the right side. Swing and a miss. Evan Farrell now working his 5th inning of work. Only giving up those 4 hits.
Ooh.
That not much off the plate. Didn't get the call, but it was off the plate nonetheless. Outfield, deep and left. Shallow center and right, and that sun getting worse as Lang takes that one right in between the shoulder blades. So he will make his way toward first base. Got him on the backside of the left arm. So Hayden Harris, back-to-back Haydens for you in this lineup from Marion. As I like to say, 2 Haydens, no waiting.
What?
Back-to-back Haydens.
Oh.
2 Haydens, no waiting.
Okay. Clearly, I'm not well versed
It doesn't mean
in Davisms.
anything. David, I'm just old and cranky. Hayden Harris. Fouls that one back. Evens the count 1-1. Shadows overtaking the infield. Here is we are nearing sunset in southern Illinois. That's in the dirt. Lang's going to be able to scoot down to second. Pass ball. As that got past Landon Snyder. So 2 balls and 1 strike, nobody out. Runner in scoring position for Marion. They led the first 4 innings of this game. They were up 1-0, then 2-0. Youngstown comes back and scores 3 in the top of the 5th. Marion bats here in the bottom of the 5th. They trail 3-2. Lang, the runner at second. That's lifted deep towards center, going back. Morantis looks up, makes the catch. Lang tags up, makes his way toward third to throw. Not in time. Hayden Lang tags up and winds up at third base.
33 pinch hitting. Cruz coaster.
Cruz Kester to the plate. Bats here in this 5th inning. With Lang just 90 feet away from tying this up. Somehow, some way. Late in the game, these games only go 7 innings. We've only had 1 extra inning game, and it went 9. That's inside 2-0. Evan Farrell throws that. Here comes Lang. He's going to score easily as he slides into home. We have us a tie ball game. So the aggressive running from Lang, tagging on that fly ball to center, puts him in a position to score on a pass ball, and he does so. Cruz Kester now at the plate. Three is our score. Here's the pitch from Farrell, and Kester picks up the walk. And now Gabe Hauser will come to the plate. And there's going to be a conversation at the mound. It looks like we may get a pitching change for Youngstown. So we look for a replacement from Evan Farrell. We'll take a break to see who's going to take the ball on the mound for Evan Farrell as he leaves here in the 5th inning here at the Colt League World Series. It's the new pitcher for Youngstown. It's going to be Fisher Watts. It comes in for Evan Farrell. Also defensively, Jackson Hicks is at first for Justin Amos. And at the plate, Gabe Hauser with one down here. Marion has tied this game here in the bottom of the fifth inning to check the runner at first. And that is Cruz Kester. So Hauser, Austin Moore is on deck. That's a called strike on Hauser. So Fisher Watts, right-hander. Ground ball towards second. Weiss fields from his backside, throws it away as Kester winds up at third. And it's going to be runners at the corner. That'll be an error on Chase Weiss as he fielded the ball, kind of stumbled, dove halfway, then he winds up flat on his back and tried to throw from that position and just couldn't get it in the area first, and it winds up allowing the runner in Kester to wind up at third.
Just a tough play there. Good job to keep it on the infield.
Absolutely. Austin Moore now batting for Team Marion. Takes a strike. So with one out, runners at the corners. Kester at third. Runner at first gets a big lead, and man, they throw behind him, and Hauser is able to get back in. So Fisher Watts from the stretch comes set, comes home. Down the middle for a strike. 83 out of the hand of Fisher Watts. Bit of a gap toward left center for Moore. Swing and a miss by Moore, and Gabe Hauser is able to take off for second, in there easily. No throw from the catcher, and that was a strikeout of Moore. Out number two. Abram Charlton. Charlton grounded out to short. He singled and stranded back in the fourth inning. 3-3 ball game. And there's a strike for Watts.
Amos.
Fisher Watts, the pitcher.
That's Youngstown on the mound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Justin Amos. He pitched
Number
earlier.
one.
Today.
Oh,
Yeah, Justin Amos pitched earlier
My
today for
bad.
Youngstown.
My
No,
bad,
you're
my
good.
my bad. He's played every game all game long. I don't know why I missed that. There's
Going
the swing.
gas right now.
Yeah, he is. It's down to his last strike. Here is Charlton facing Amos. The 1-2 away evens the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Boy, that didn't miss by much. So runs the count full, 3-2. Fans trying to get into this. The 3-2 pitch. Pop foul. Charlton spoils the pitch. So now, runners at second and third. Curve called. Third strike. Fooled Charlton. Great pitch from Justin Amos. And that ends the fifth. But Marion ties this game as we are now going to the sixth. It's a 3-3 ball game. Sam's got the call coming up.
Here in the top of the sixth, Atkinson fires a strike in there. It's 0-1. Quickly the 0-1. Low. One ball and one strike. Time called by Harpst. It's in there for a strike. It's 1-2. This is knuckle to first. Ooh, wicked hop over there. Handled easily, though, by Moore. Or, pardon me. Oh, yeah, by Moore. That'll be the first out. Don't we have a similar situation here late game? Kind of like last night. 3-3 in the late goings of this game. Bryce Bodine digs in. Takes the ball right on the inside part of the plate. It's 0-1. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 0-2. On the ground to the left side, the third baseman Harris throws across in time. 2 outs now. Brings up Jackson Hicks. First pitch to him from Atkinson. Off the hands, foul. Oh, 0-1 Atkinson delivers. That's low. It's 1-1. Pitch on the outside corner. It's 1-2. 1-2. Bounced right back. Ooh, almost an opportunity for the press box. Whee! There it goes. Off of man's hands. 1-2 strikes. The pitch. This is lined into center field. No, man. Needed an adjustment there. Did he made it. For the final out, 1-2-3 goes Ohio. Bottom of the sixth. 3-3 is the score. Here we go, bottom of the sixth inning. Landon Boyd digs in. It's 9-1-2. Due up here for Marion, Illinois. One ball, no strikes. Here to Boyd. Amos delivers. This is hit foul to the left side. It's 1-1. One pitch from Amos. Coming up shortly after a timeout. Pitch. Swing and a miss.
What a good pitch from Amos.
One, two. Just misses outside. Two. Foul over towards the dugout. Hopefully everybody's okay over there.
First base dugout. Receive a token for free. Culver's ice cream.
2 balls and two strikes. Pitch coming. Breaking ball outside. It's 3-2. This is lined back up the middle, just past. With shortstop Moritz, that's the go-ahead run here in the sixth. Leadoff single for Boyd. He'll turn the lineup over to Randolph.
Smoked that one off the bat. Pitch right down central, and he turned on it, pushed it out toward left field. Now it's going to be Dax Randolph. Randolph has walked a couple times and grounded out, but he has scored once.
Over to first, not in time. Another throw over. That was closer than the last. Remember, Amos in the game against Texas picked off 2 runners.
It's a quick drop step when he goes to first.
First pitch, swing and a miss. Randolph behind on a fastball there. It's 0-1.
Randolph knew that was his pitch. He was waiting on it, and he missed it. You can see he was frustrated that he wasn't able to get the bat on that ball.
No balls and a strike. Boyd lead off first base. The pitch outside. 1-1. Throw over, not in time. You can hear from up here everybody saying back.
We have a button that says that.
Yes, we do. 1-1. There goes the runner. This is hit on the ground to third. So runner advances to second base as the throw is in time. Harpst throws out the runner.
Boyd had taken off on the steal, so it wasn't even a look at second. It was a quick peek. But Harps knew he didn't have a chance.
Jack Dodson is the batter. First pitch is outside 1-0. One ball and no strikes here to Jack Dodson. 1-0. Outside 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. The pitch. Just inside and high. It's 3 balls and no strikes. Three 0 from Amos. And miss ball 4. Oh, now Hayden Lang will be the batter. Runners on first and second, and we're going to have a meeting here on the mound. Go-ahead run is at second base here in the bottom of the 6th inning. We're tied 3-3, a similar situation to yesterday. Regardless of the outcome of this game, Ohio has had a gutsy performance in this Colt World Series. Lang is the batter. Ohio looking for a double play. Lang looking for a go-ahead base hit. Amos is ready. The first pitch to Lang on the way. On the inside corner, called for a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Breaking ball inside somehow. It did not hit Lang.
Lang was hit by a pitch his last time up.
Kind of twirled out of the way of that one. It's 1-1 strike. That one outside corner. 1-2. One-two pitch coming up here to Lang. Amos a long look in, and he'll step off. Runner goes, pitches outside.
What a jump. What a jump from Landon Boyd. He was almost halfway to third before that ball was released by Amos.
Go-ahead run is 90 feet away for Marion, Illinois. Lang pops it foul. Still 2-2. Two balls and two strikes. Amos is set. 2-2. Runner goes to second. It's inside. They fake the throw down to second. It's now 3-2. Now here's a question here. Do you just have ball 4 to Lang, load the bases, and try and set up a double play? Or do you attack him here on 3-2?
I would say you walk him. It's, well, maybe not. I don't know.
Infield in, 3-2.
It's a
Oh,
walk.
outside.
It's intentional. I kind of like it was an unintentional, intentional walk.
Snyder kind of talking to Owens behind the dish on where that pitch was. Snyder rightfully saying that you've called that a strike a couple times on the outside part of the plate. So Hayden Harris is going to be the batter with the bases loaded. Ohio looking for a double play. They're going to keep the infield in here, try and go home and then to first base for a double play. But if they can't get it, just at least go home for the force out. That is where anything on the infield is going to. First pitch is spiked. Huge block there from Snyder. It's 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Wind up in the pitch from Amos. Outside and low, it's 2-0. Amos needs to find the zone here. In danger.
Because you definitely don't want to walk home a run to give Marion the lead.
Searching for a double play. In the left, that's a base hit. Marion's going to lead. Rounding third, the throw comes home. Not in time. 2-run score for Marion, Illinois. It's 5-3.
Sharply hit into left field, one hop. Of course, Boyd scores from third. Dodson using the speed to score standing up. And Marion has jumped on Youngstown here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lang winds up at second. A 2 RBI single for Hayden Harris to give Marion the 5-3 lead here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Big time hit.
There's a meeting here between the players at the mound. As it's a go-ahead 2 RBI single by Hayden Lang. Or excuse me, by Hayden Harris. Ethan Atkinson now the batter. Conveniently called a strike on the outside part of that plate. It's 0-1. 0-1. Foul. 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Amos delivers. Not yet.
Well, we got just a second here. I want to say thank you to Steve Miller. What a tournament they put on here. He and his staff, Pony League, just done a great job.
0-2. Low. Good block there from Snyder. It's 1-2. One, two. That's into left for a base hit. Lang's getting the wave around. He'll score. Throw goes into third. It's not in time, and getting up to second base is Ethan Atkinson.
Hayden Lang charging hard toward home. Harris winds up at third, and Atkinson winds up at second on the throw to third. 3 runs scored by Marion here in the bottom of the 6th inning, as they have doubled up Youngstown here.
Another meeting here between the players on the mound.
Going to be a pitching change.
Coach is going to come out, and I think this is going to be it for Amos. And well, we're going to have more position changes here. Three home in the inning here for Marion, Illinois. That's a first baseman's mitt for Amos. So Amos is going to go back to first. I think 27 Jackson Hicks is going to pitch. 6-3 is the score. We'll figure it all out when we come back. Gabe Hauser is the batter. Runners at second and third. New pitcher on the mound as well. Jackson Manetti is now on the mound. Manetti, his first offering. Where did that miss? It's 1-0. One 0 pitch. 2-0. Two 0. Foul back. 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Pitch. Bounced straight back. Ooh, that was almost an opportunity for the press box to our right.
There isn't one of them that would have caught it. They're all in there yapping.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not paying that close attention.
Two balls and two strikes. The pitch on the ground under the glove of the shortstop. And that's going to go into left. Two more runs are going to score. Runner goes to second base. Big turnover there. It's a big hit for Marion. They've grand slam proof the lead, 8-3.
Infield was playing in exactly for this purpose. And Moritz trying to backhand it so he could get in position to throw, and it winds up getting past his gloves. Both runs that they were trying to protect against come in to score. Hauser winds up at second on the throw home. And Marion now 5 runs here in this 6th inning, sending their 8th batter to the plate.
This is Peyton Hill batting here. First pitch inside, 1-0. On the way. Inside, 2-0. Two balls and a strike. Runner at second base. The pitch. 3-0. And they're for a strike. It's 3-1. And therefore, strike throw down to third. The tag, and he is out. At third base, great throw from Snyder to get the runner heading to third.
Was a great throw from Snyder. Harpst, all he had to do was turn, kind of reach out.
3-2.
He did
Foul
eventually.
back.
He did eventually get the tag.
Yes. Held the tag on, overextended on the bag.
As Hauser hand came off the bag.
3-2. Outside corner, called strike 3. As the inning comes to a close. 5-run score, 8-3 the score. Ohio's last chance. They have 3 outs to get 5 runs.
This is it. This is top of the 7th for Youngstown. They need 5 runs to tie. Marion, who leads this game 8-3. Pinch hitting is Keegan Kaiser. He's hitting for Jackson Minetti. Max Davidson continues to throw for Marion. 3 runs on 5 hits for Youngstown as they bat here in the 7th. That one didn't miss by much.
Atkinson's just got to throw strikes here.
That's off the plate. So Ethan Atkinson trying to close this out. That's fouled back. So Marion, if this continues, will advance straight into the championship game. But truthfully, it's going to take a miracle for Youngstown here.
Well, they've strung 8 runs earlier
They
today.
did. Absolutely. They're a team that's capable of getting things going.
Had to have that mentality of, I don't want to be an out.
Kaiser towards center. 1 up, 1 down. Top of the order we go. Sammy Moritz. 25.
Donovan Whippo now batting. Sorry.
So Whippo hits from the left side, looks at a pitch on the outside corner for a strike. 78 from Ethan Atkinson. Atkinson, the right-hander, throws that one away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Coming up, it's going to be the final game of the night. What a game it's going to be. Bronx, New York, and Southern Illinois in a rematch. And that is driven toward the gap in right center field. Coming in and making the catch, Jack Johnson. Thought that might get to the gap, but
Good read out there on right.
so Morantis is the last hope for Youngstown. Morantis tonight. It's grounded out, walked and scored. That's here. Last chance for Youngstown. That pitch a strike. It's Atkinson just attacking the zone. Here's the pitch. There's the strike. Down to the final strike. Does he waste one? He does. Up and away. So Atkinson now ahead in the count, 1-2. Morantis trying to stay alive. Chopper, short toward short. Randolph, gloves, throws, not in time. As Morantis legs out the single. Morantis batting from that. If he was hitting from the right side of the box, he probably would have been out. But he was hitting from the left side and just beat the throw by a step.
The fact that Randolph got that good of a throw off, charging the baseball like that.
We've seen it the whole tournament with him, though.
Mm-hmm.
So Chase Weiss. Coach Varner wants to talk to his pitcher.
I think this is going to be a pitching change because of potentially, or just letting Atkinson know, like, hey, like, is how many pitches you have left. I need you to potentially pitch tomorrow.
Don't waste them. Don't waste them.
Yep.
Don't waste them. Don't waste them. Don't waste them. Sorry, button didn't work.
I think we called it, me and Dustin. I think we called it. Oh man, what did we call it? Muted was our season this year with the board.
Yes. So Chase Weiss. Can he keep it going for Youngstown? That one inside. Landon Snyder scheduled to hit. He's on deck. If Weiss can get on. Throw behind the runner, not in time. Morantis, kind of awkward going back into first. Legs were flailing behind him as he dove in head first. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Down to the last out. Check swing, didn't go. Ball away, 2 balls and 1 strike. Toward third. Harris throws. Marion takes care of Youngstown and ends their Colt World Series tournament as Marion advances to the championship game with an 8-3 win over Youngstown. What a tournament it has been for Youngstown. They beat Bay City 8-1. They beat Puerto Rico 5-4. They've lost to Marion twice. They lose today 8-3. And the tournament comes to a close for Youngstown, Ohio. After they get beat 8-3 here this evening. And Marion advances to the championship game. Marion put him away late.
Yeah, you had a couple of things, just go the way of Marion late in the game, and ultimately Marion, Illinois capitalized on just a couple of plays, and that fifth inning at the bottom of the 6th really ultimately sealed the deal. And this time, Marion, winning in a way that I'm sure that they would want to win. in an offensive mindset way rather than what happened yesterday. Got to give a hand to Ohio with how they played in this tournament. Just a gutsy performance, and you got to have your head held high if you're Ohio, even after this result.
They were a fun team to watch. Marion advances to the championship game. And that will be 7 o'clock coming up tomorrow night. Who are they going to play? Guess what? We'll know the answer here in about 3 hours, as the final game of this Monday is going to feature the Bronx, New York, and the squad from Southern Illinois. And that'll be coming up here in about 30 minutes or so, 30 to 40 minutes here on YouTube channel. Thank you to Youngstown. What a tournament they've had. But they're done. The banner presentation is coming up, and we'll have that here on the YouTube channel. Marion advances to the championship game with an 8-3 win over Youngstown, Ohio. For Sam, I'm Dave. Banner presentation is coming up next.
Softball International Board members and field directors. We would like to thank the East Zone champion, first the North Zone champion, Youngstown, Ohio East Zone champion, for being part of the 2026 Home World Series. We will recognize the players and coaches by name as they receive their medals. Bodine, Coach, Mark, Yakuba, Yakubovic, Sean Boyer. Players. Number 27, Jackson. Number 25, Jonathan Whitlow. Number 24, Keegan. Number 23, O'Connor. Number 7, Sammy Moritz. Number 2, Sam Morantis. Number 14, Chase Number 0, Bryce Bonini. Number 15, and number 12, Marion. Ladies and gentlemen, he's so check from Youngstown, Ohio.